There were some whispers about another motion of no confidence, and this has happened so many times that it feels like just another Tuesday.
Wait a minute. Wait. What are you saying exactly?
Now, if the motion is successful, we will have our fourth government within a year. As insane as that may sound, it may not even stop there. It might be the fifth government, the sixth government. It's gotten so out of control that it's not something that we find funny anymore. When we go to the Nakamals and we laugh about it when it happened the first time, we usually joke about it. It's like, yep, definitely not going to happen the second time. When it did, okay, it's a bit far, won't happen the third. Bang. Trifecta. And now, number 4 is coming around. And it's amazing because the country is recovering from Cyclone Lola. And just before that, still recovering, as a matter of fact, from Cyclone Kevin, Cyclone Judy. The international community, while they are trying to assist us, we, under our red roof, can't seem to get our affairs in order. Everyone wants to be at the driver's seat, but they don't even know where they're going. Once they have a sit in the front seat and switch the gears and start driving, everyone else wants to chime in. Everyone wants to get in the driver's seat, and no one can just let the driver be. Now, the first driver was Ishmael Kalsakau. After him, there came Sato Kilman. Then there came Charlotte Salwai. Salwai stepped in. He called for unity. And now there's whispers. Word from the grapevine is that there might be another motion on the horizon. Oh, my goodness.
I know that I heard it through the grapevine. Not much longer would you be mine. Oh, I heard it through the grapevine. Oh, I'm just about to lose my mind.
There was a post on social media from a friend of mine. He said, long motion, you stand up. And I mean, it's just funny. It's hilarious, actually. There's memes about how politically unstable the Vanuatu government is. There is different updates every now and then, and I really don't know what's going on. I really don't know what type of government they're looking to actually put in place. When are we going to have a government that's actually bipartisan, a government that's actually unified? When are we going to have a coalition government that agrees? And I understand that no country and no situation is perfect, but within the imperfections, I reckon that we can come to an agreement and see at least the first 4 years through before the next election, and then we can start revamping some of these things. But just to keep changing the government at the drop of a hat, and everyone wants to join, and everyone's crossing the floors back and forth, everyone, and I mean everyone, is sick and tired. The Vanuatu government right now is kind of resembling Jada Pinkett Smith. Every time we see Jada Pinkett Smith on our timeline, man, I really do wish that Mark Zuckerberg just bans this woman's existence from the internet. Her and Will Smith, they're overplayed. Basically, they're overrated, and everyone's just tired of seeing her face. And I know it's disgusting to compare that to Jada Pinkett Smith, but I mean, seriously, every time a motion comes up, everyone is like, WTF, another one. It's happening again. What about all these issues that we have in the country? Christmas is around the corner, and we have another motion. And what happens when the other motion comes in? Everyone has to be paid out from the past government. And if you think that I'm getting worked up for absolutely nothing, because what impact will this government have every time the government dissolves or the government has another motion, every time there's a new prime minister within 1 year, what impact will that have on me? How will it impact the price of bread on my table? How will it impact basically my basic needs and my family's? The answer to that is we need a strong government that can look after its people, understand their basic necessities, understand that we, the people, are basically paying an arm and a leg for utilities. We have never seen something been reduced in a long time. Every time we go to the supermarket, we have to say a prayer to actually make it out alive with our shopping cart at least a quarter full. So, if a strong government walks in, understands the needs of the people, and actually actions some of these things to help our lives, maybe put a price ceiling on some products, maybe regulate the utility providers, maybe, I don't know, just maybe look at the price of food at the supermarket and in a way to help its citizens reduce the import tariffs on some of the products, so VAT can be reduced as well, and the price of stuff at the shop can be reduced so that we are not bending over backwards, breaking our backs, lifting products that used to be not that expensive and putting it into our shopping cart. Sometimes I get my hands burned because when I go and touch something and I look at the price, I immediately let it go because I can't believe that's so expensive. Now, the leaders at the executive level, they're the ones who should be leading the way. We have a price control bureau that's part of the Ministry of Finance, and it was making some positive strides. There was a lot of goals and ambitions by the former boss of that division. Now he's gone, and I don't know who's going to step in, but a lot of people have been asking for prices to drop. Me personally, I don't mind that the price the farmers present at the market are inflated. I don't mind that because they're the ones who have to wake up early at 6 in the morning, maybe 5 in the morning, I don't know, 4 in the morning, pull the produce out, clean it, make sure it's presentable, catch a transport, come all the way to town, and then present it, and then sit and wait for us to come and then look, pick and choose, start judging. Okay, is this good enough for me? Is that good enough for me? Compare, ask for some sort of special price. And I reckon that if there's one group of people that should not be regulated, it's the farmers. But for some amazing reason, for the years we've been asking for the price of basic necessities to be regulated and possibly dropped. It's never happened, but they go and regulate the farmers. My Lord, he did die for a kingdom. So that's why we all look at our government and we all pray for our government and we all hope that they would come to their senses, because all these motions, it's not doing anyone any favors. Well, it actually is doing a lot of MPs their favors if they get majority vote and they go into government. But as for us ordinary folk, we're still waiting for the crumbs from underneath the table. Apparently, you're eating everything.